Hello, it's me, Edamame Art, and welcome back to another video. This is unscripted, and this is being recorded the day I need to post this video, so in true chaotic Edamame fashion, please excuse me if I kind of ramble or stumble over my words. You know I'm not good at English, despite it being the only language I can actually speak. The topic of today's video is drawing quickly. Yeah, this is something I would dare say I am decent at. The drawing in the background you're seeing right now only took like 20 minutes. Some of my drawings have been taking longer recently, but I can still kind of draw quickly, so here are my tips on how to do that. My first tip is do your sketch properly. I used to only do like basic anatomy kind of for my sketch, and I wouldn't really do any details. I'd just figure out how the hair works and how the clothes were gonna fit as I did the line art, which seemed like a good idea and a time saver at the time, but I realized that honestly just made me take longer because I had to like redraw my line art like 5 different times. So you'll thank yourself later if you do a nice, slightly detailed sketch. And now, once you've finished your sketch, the next tip is about your line art. While doing your line art, try not to zoom in. This is something I've been working on recently, but if you don't zoom in first of all, that allows you to just kind of see your entire drawing and make sure like everything's in proper proportions, but also just helps you avoid doing like tiny details no one's going to see later. It is taking a little bit of getting used to for me, but I definitely do think it does help me get my line art done a bit faster, and I don't have to worry about like tiny things. The character I'm drawing right now is actually for a telephone art challenge, and if you don't know what that is, it's like when one person draws a drawing, and then another person redraws that drawing, and then another person redraws that person's redrawn drawing, and that just keeps going, and it will kind of change, hopefully. Yeah, I changed mine a bit dramatically, not too much, but try to make it look not the same as the other person's, because you gotta have that change, because it's like telephone, like, you know, like the game. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, for the coloring, I am doing a kind of painterly-ish thing with just basic watery brush in Clip Studio. I leave a little bit of a white outline around the edge, and then I do a darker color, and then I kind of blend that into the middle with a lighter color. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. I start adding a little bit more of lighting and shading once I get the base color down, and it kind of looks like what I know I'm doing. I really don't, but you know, it looks like I do, maybe. When doing a kind of painting-ish style, I usually start with the skin before going on to like the eyes and the mouth. Then I do the hair, and then I finally do the clothing. I kind of try and go from light to dark, because with the watercolor brushes on Clip Studio, and actual brushes too, it's easier to make a color darker than it is to make a color lighter, so that just makes things easier for me and you. When trying to draw quickly, it obviously is not going to look as nice as something you spent like multiple hours on, but that's what you gotta do if you're trying to draw quickly. And less quality art is a small price to pay, in my opinion, if it means I can get back to reading faster. That's all I've been doing this quarantine, is reading and occasionally drawing. Yeah. If y'all have any like book recommendations, maybe give them to me, because there's no such thing as too many books. I'm reading like 4 different novels right now at the same time, and yeah, I'm doing great, very mentally stable and everything. Excellent. I'm finally onto the hair, and honestly I just kinda mess around with the shading and hope it looks nice eventually. I am not the best at like shading properly, you know, like the light source and everything. I'm just like, make some parts darker, make some parts lighter, hope it looks nice. I get it done quickly, and that's what matters. Actually, making it look nice would also matter a little bit, but shh. Sometimes I go over the white outline I left just to leave it more, because it kind of gets erased sometimes. Anyway, I know words. Clothing is kind of a pain, because, man, clothing, am I right? Trying to figure out how much shading I want to add and how much shading I don't want to add. That's always a challenge. As you can tell, I am running out of things to say, so I'm just kind of rambling. yeah. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video. It was kind of a mess, but hopefully it was a somewhat helpful mess. Yeah, read Female General Letters Princess and all of Please Don't Laugh's novels. They're great. Have a wonderful day. Hope you liked it. If you did like it, use the like button because that's its purpose. Maybe subscribe if you haven't yet. Yeah, have a wonderful day, like for the third time. Goodbye.